Oh, I'm in record. I think we're live. Okay, good evening. Welcome to Tiger Man Awards Night 2021! We're coming to you live from Crystal Lake Central High School in the auditorium and simulcasting on the web. Our first very ever live stream event like this, and it seems like it's working pretty well. So thanks, hi to everybody at home. Thanks for watching and tuning in for us here. And of course, welcome to everybody that's here in the house. Let's make some noise. All right, so before we start, a big shout out to all the students that helped put this evening together. Our photographers, band staff, students helping here to set everything up. So I really appreciate that. There's just a lot to throw together all here at the last second here. Let's get started. All right. So our first thing is going to be our year in review slideshow. This was put together by our photographers, Maddie and Gia. Let's give it up for Maddie and Gia. All right. So those of you watching at home, I'm going to have to mute the audio because there is some copyrighted material here that is background audio. You'll still get to enjoy the pictures, but it's just we're going to have to do sound only in the room here for everybody. So here we go. Let me change that. That was it. All right, didn't they do a great job? Good. Let's look at. Let's watch it again. Let's not do that. Okay, that was weird. All right. Okay, no, we have the next thing will be the seniors all through their years. This one is canned music from my movie, so we don't have to mute it. Here we go. Ooh, that's a nice necklace, Chrissy. Give it up for a senior. Baby float. All right, let's, figure this out again. Okay, 1, 2. All right, and we're back. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is recognize a few of our seniors. We're gonna break up our seniors up over the course of the evening here tonight. So the first 4 seniors, actually 5, can you group of 5? That will be David, Chrissy, Iona, Letitia, and Sarah. Would you guys please come on up to the stage and, socially distance across the stage here. Guys, I think these are in alphabetical order. Who's the last one? Iona All right, David, come on up over here. We're gonna just slide this in. Stand, face the crowd, David. You gotta be on the camera here, man, yeah? Here, just get a little closer. There, step up, right? There should be an X, right there.
There isn't though.
Okay, but now there can be. All right, see, now we're on. Okay, well, let's try that again. Okay, so take a step back. Would you just take a step back? Perfect, now you're on the shot. Okay, isn't this look great, everybody? Okay, welcome to television. All right. I have my notes here. Hold on. Let's talk about all these because we're going to share our senior memories tonight, our favorite things that happen in band. Okay, everyone, this is Mr. David Babishkin. Yeah. So at CLC, David, in addition to band, has also been involved in gaming club, art club, anime club. I didn't know we had an anime club.
Those are stuff from my old school.
Oh, cool. Love it. Okay. And also the computer club. Next year, he's going to be going to McHenry County College. And after he finishes there, he's going to be pursuing an engineering degree, but through the Coast Guard. Very cool, David. Very cool. Okay, his favorite band memory goes back to last year, which was David's first year here with us. He moved in here as a junior. So he's been with us for a couple of years here. On his 3rd day in the Tiger Band, he was feeling down on his luck. Didn't do so well on some memory tests because he only had given a couple days to learn the music. All right. But then we learned it was his birthday. And we had special surprise for everybody. David's parents got an ice cream truck to come in. Do you guys remember this last year? It was like the best day, right? And we all celebrated his birthday and everyone got free ice cream. Well, it's free for us, the Babishkins paid for it, but thanks, you guys are awesome. All right, next year we can still celebrate his birthday too if you want. Anyway, so it was a super fun day. It really made him feel a lot better about his memorization test, which he eventually did pass. You did fine, okay. But that was an awesome day, and I just remember your mom apologizing to me over and over because it took so long to go through the ice cream line. And I was like, whatever, we'll learn this stuff, it's fine, because it was a long time during band camp, but it was awesome. So that was your favorite memory. David, a couple quick things about you. I really admire how much your character has developed over these last 2 years, your growth and maturity that you've displayed, especially I think in these last few months, the second semester here. Your growth and maturity is really, really strong, okay? You've come a long way in a very short time, and I'm very proud of you for that. And I'm so glad that you moved here and became part of our Tiger Band because, David, you're a very unique guy, and we're gonna remember you forever, okay? So let's give it up for David Babishkin. We're all gonna hand sanitize. There's hand sanitizer right there on your way out. You can just, we'll shake hands and then you can sanitize. It's cool. All right, we'll do everything, right? All right, come on down. Okay, Chrissy. All right, everybody, this is Chrissy Dalton. Woo-hoo. All right. So in addition to being a wonderful clarinet player in the band, Chrissy is also a member of NHS, Tiger Buddies, was in choir, was on the dance team, JV captain your sophomore year, in the Interact Club and the Senior Mentors. I mean, like, what didn't you do here at school? My goodness gracious. Okay, next year she's going to be going to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, ILL. Very good, okay. Very good, excited for that. Where she's going to be studying psychology to hopefully become a psychologist in the future. And I know they've got a great program for that there. A whole building just for psychology. Yeah, I remember that. Very cool. So her favorite band memory is just the Hawaii trip from a couple of years ago in general, but specifically having lunch with the clarinets on her was the birthday like during the trip?
It was.
Yeah, okay. And running, and having to run back with Ella and Ian to meet the whole group because they were almost late, while still chewing your food. And then also Spencer haggling with the people in like the tented, it was like a weird selling market or something, and Spencer was haggling and got you a really good deal on a wooden turtle named Theodore. Awesome. He also haggled for a sign that I have at my porch. He's good at that. He was good. I didn't want to pay more than $20. That's what I did. And another memory is, of course, the music blowing everywhere at Pearl Harbor. At that concert was so windy, and it was like miserable. And we had like the terrible stands from like 5th grade, right? Yeah, and then like the choir like literally had to like come and hold all the music for us, like everyone in the band. So that was a very special moment for all of us. Great musical memory. Chrissy, I'm just gonna remember what a nice young lady you always are. Just like so personable, so gracious all the time. I love that you were able to split your time very successfully between like the marching band and the dance team and do both really well and never like let down and never not be a part of either one of them. You just made it work, and that's really to be commended because that's super tough to be kind of in two scenes at the same time. And also, you're a really good clarinet player, so I remember that. Everybody, Chrissy Dalton. All right, step on up. Next we have Iona Dillon. All right, Iona, let's go. Okay, we got it on the camera there. Okay, we're good. You gotta make sure people can see you there at home. Okay, just step a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. They don't care about me. They want to see you guys. All right. So in addition to being a member of our band program, Iona was really a member. She was very invested. She was in the pit orchestra for a number of years, in the jazz band, was in the musical cast, was on the costume crew, was also in choir, Mad Actors, Mad Recorders, and also was in a couple different youth orchestras in the area too. So super, super busy. Next fall, she's going to be attending Valparaiso University. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Okay, so actually there's a slide for every single. Let's take a moment to enjoy that. Okay, David. So Iona, we'll get to your memory in a second. Okay, and then we have Chrissy. Yeah. And now we have Iona. Okay, so I was texting my wife and she's like, oh, this is good. This, I'm like the live stream and she's watching and I'm like, I am literally producing, directing, and the talent all at the same time tonight. The talent is not really, but the host, okay, I'm Ryan Seacrest, it's fine.
That's
different hair, okay. Anyways.
College, I guess, I'm going to.
Oh no, it's not the college you're going to. You are going to Valparaiso, we already said that, and I'm not sure why that says Illinois State. I really apologize. We'll get that corrected.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't really mind.
You should mind. So it's just a cluster up here tonight. I promise it's going to get better, everybody. Okay. Very good. So she also not studying marketing. Okay, she will be studying. Oh my goodness, Mr. Levin, like proofread your work. Okay, kids, proofreading is very important. Your English teacher tells you that all the time. Okay, although she have embarrassing moments when you're 45. Okay. She will be studying music therapy at Valparaiso University, which I think is an awesome choice for you. I think you're going to be so successful at that. Her favorite memory in the Tiger Band is when she was playing in Mad Recorders, and the guests were being announced by last name coming from their favorite song, okay? Most of these didn't make sense, like the Smith family came from the land of firework. Yay, Katy Perry. But one family came in and used the song Funky Town. For some reason, this was incredibly funny to me, so I started laughing before the song started. I was laughing so hard I couldn't play the recorder, and when I did try to play, the sound of laughing through the recorder made me laugh even harder. The people around me then started to laugh at me, so the song basically fell apart, making us all laugh even harder. So if you ever heard someone laugh through a recorder, that's special. That's real special, so that's a good memory. I must not have been there that night. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Okay. Iona, you have shown so much growth in our band program, both on trombone and violin. Remember when you played the violin?
Yeah.
So much growth there. You were just a whiz in our AP music theory class last year. You just showed me like not only musically talented, but like how academically smart you are as well. Like I said before, I think that music therapy is a perfect job for you, a career path for you. I think you're going to do really wonderful things there, and I'm excited to see that. So let's give it up for Iona Dillon. Is that the right one? Oh my gosh. Threw me off with that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, come on over. Hopefully this next one's right. My promise. Okay, this one's good. All right. This is Letitia, everybody. And she goes by T also. Let's see. So besides band, she was also involved in the speech team here at Central, which is awesome. Next year, she's planning on taking a gap year and working, right, for the year, and then going to MCC the year after. Don't we all need a break after this year? So I applaud you for making that big decision there. Hopefully she's going to be studying graphic design or something else she finds really interesting. So a little undecided right now. Her favorite band memory is from a time when her grades were less than spectacular, and she had a parent-teacher conference to figure out your grades. This is like freshman year, I think, maybe?
I think freshman or something. Whenever
Yeah,
we switched to baritone.
early on. Okay. So I was attending this parent-teacher. All her teachers were there. It's like kind of intimidating, right? During the conference, in front of your mom, the other teachers and the counselor, I told your mom how I thought she should switch to trumpet, or from the trumpet to the baritone, because she had, as she quotes, I don't believe this is true, but she quotes, that I said she had big, beautiful, and luscious lips, and that the baritone would be the perfect fit for her. And I said, Letitia, I don't think those words would come out of my mouth. But she says, no, did your mom concurs?
My mom concurs.
Oh my Lord, why am I not fired? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is like now on the internet? Oh my goodness,
She
okay.
makes fun of me all the time, and she'll like say it to me just to make me sad.
Okay, like I don't think those words, no, I don't think so, but we'll go with it. It's your night, it's your moment, so we'll say it's true. Okay. Yes, so that was her wonderful and very embarrassing moment of starting out on a new instrument. Well, I have to say, I'm so glad you did switch because you're a darn good baritone player. And I know you started taking private lessons with Dr. Lush over at MCC after that, and you two have worked so well together, and you've just really risen to your musical game and been such a great asset to the band. And I just remember as a freshman, you needed a lot of like extra kind of guidance and help to like get through the music. And like this year, tons of independence. Like you don't need to rely on anybody but yourself. So that's just astounding, and I was so happy to see that. And also, she was in my guitar class this last semester, and she was like the only like music student in there, which is great. Like I love all my non-music students, but like Letitia and I could like talk like real musical kind of terminology and stuff, and it made my life good. So Letitia Gates, everybody. All right. All right, we're good on this one. Okay, sorry. Can't believe I. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's correct. Nursing at Purdue. All right. This is Sarah Heffernan, everybody. So the people can see you at home. There we go. Okay, they can see you. All right, so in addition to band, Sarah was also involved in choir, all of our theater productions here, and also was a senior class leader. She'll be attending Purdue University in the fall to study nursing, and also wants to play in the marching band, right? Hopefully, she's gonna go for it. Awesome. Her favorite band memories have been the band napping. Freshmen don't understand. We used to actually go into your house and like rip you out of bed and like wake you up. So maybe next year, I don't know. Let's see. The favorite from the band napping last year, her junior year, at 6 o'clock in the morning, her group, which was Ellie, Paco, Acacia, and Isabel, got a Bluetooth speaker and started blasting "Here Comes the Bride." And Sarah and Paco got married in a freshman's bedroom. Okay. Okay, sounds good. So, what freshman was that?
I can't remember. So if it was you, I apologize.
Sophomores, which was it? Any of you out there? No one knows. No one's admitting to that, at least. Okay. Yeah, so that was her favorite band memory. All right. Sarah, okay, as a freshman, I knew you had like a lot of special qualities about you and your musicianship. I remember though you had like kind of a small sound on saxophone, and we really worked to coach and pull that open. And man, that not only has happened for you musically, but also as like a leader and a friend in our program. You've just really blossomed. I mean, even the other day, I saw you in the morning talking to some of our younger students, and you're just like such a mentor, and you're just such a wonderful coach and leader to all of our students, and that does not go unnoticed, and it's so appreciated. And that's going to be a big gap to fill for us for next year. So you've just been a wonderful leader and musician for our band program. Sarah Heffernan, everybody. All right, next, with the class of 2024, our freshmen, come on up to the stage. So freshmen, yeah, make your way up to the stage. And can I have some band staff members, like our executive board, can you guys come out here and help to present their awards to them tonight? All right. Let's come back on camera here. Okay. All right, so at this point in the evening, wow, we have a lot of freshmen. Okay, we're gonna meet our freshmen, and here's all their pictures. Yeah, look at this. All of your pictures, yeah, and the screen, very nice. Okay. So this is quite a way to start high school. I don't know, we were all as a staff so nervous, like, how are we gonna even, these students, and then we had 2 weeks of hybrid in October, and some of these kids had never even stepped in the building, and at least these guys had come to the field and had marching band. Outside, some of them probably never even stepped inside the building, because we were like, don't go in the building. At the time, so just what a crazy start to the year. But I will tell you, the vast majority, all this whole group, other than a couple percussion, they're all in 5th hour together in our concert band, and we have a good old time every day. And today we were playing a getting to know you game, and it was like time to go. They were just like not wanting to leave, and I was like, we can play again on Thursday. It's fine. But we've had an awesome time getting to know each other and developing some of those fundamental skills of our musicianship. It's been super fun. So tonight they are going to be receiving these very special, I'll hold it up to the camera. Where's the camera? I don't know where the camera's at. Okay, somewhere there. Okay, very special band pins. Now, because it's 2021, we've upgraded the band pin from that terrible old gold thing that said band. Just wait, Natalie Virgil. Just wait. Okay. And I took our logo, our little T-band logo, and we made them into pins. So the freshmen are getting these tonight, but wait, because it's a special year, everybody's getting a new pin tonight! This is the special surprise I've been talking about for weeks. So some of you are very disappointed, but it sounds like you're not. Okay. So I'm going to read everybody's name while our band staff members go ahead and pass out these pins, and then we'll give them one round of applause at the end. Okay, big breath. Here we go. From the freshman class, we've got Alex Alonso, Victoria Vajkovic, Alex Carlson, Avery Carlson, Stacy Chen, Meredith Kennelly, William De La Paz, Natalie Duchesne, Elise Emery, Piper Fain, Edwin Flores, Isabella Garcia, Ruby Garon Ramirez, Alex Gunacindo, Alexis Harney, Imanol Hernandez, Benjamin Huffman, Sydney Huffman, Alexander Janis, Trinity Coles, Trevor Lipke, Brenda Lopez, David Lunsman, Journey Martins, Maddie Meyer, Dylan Morris, Christian Smith, Sophia Teagle, Brian Wang, Sophia Weckerlin, and James White. Would you give it up for our class of 2024? All right, thanks. You guys can go back and have a seat. All right, while they're going to have a seat, let's bring up our sophomores, the class of 2023. I'm getting the play-by-play from my wife at home watching the web stream. She's like, all we see is balloons right now, move the camera. I'm like, oh, sorry. Oh, good times. Good times. All right. Our sophomores are up here. Okay, so you see there's our pictures of all of our sophomores and their awesome school pictures for this year. So the sophomores tonight will be receiving, can I have one of those? So the sophomores will be receiving their chenille lyres, okay, that say CLCHS and band on them right there. Very special. In addition to receiving one of our brand new band pins, it's a hot commodity, all right, collector's item now. Sophomores, man, this group was awesome last year. I cannot believe you guys are like upperclassmen so soon. And like going to be like jumping into all sorts of leadership positions, not only in the band, but like school-wide. And I'm just like, so excited because you all have so much to offer, and it's just going to be so great to see you grow and flourish in the next couple of years of high school. So without any further ado, our band staff members will help pass out their awards to them. Here is our sophomore class. We'll recognize them at the end. Here is Caden Alexander, Mari Anton Giovanni, Nick Buckler, Kylie Bulow, Sophie Caduto, Thomas Dazinski, Gia Galati, Harrison Hall, Ava Hausman, Hayden Hoekstra, Gracie Jablonski, Braden Larson, Alessandra Liparoto, Emma Mash, Katie McClellan, Kayla McIntyre, Sydney McCoon, Kayla Peralta, Cole Pierzina, Philip Schmidt, Sammy Sprague, Bethany Sternberg, Naomi Virgil, Elliot White, Avery Wilson, and Jack Wood. Let's give it up for our sophomores. All right, sophomores, go ahead and have a seat. Everybody get, what are you missing? If you're missing something, just go. Yeah, we play. Okay, it's time to meet our next group of seniors. We're gonna have 4 seniors coming up this time. If you are Maddie Hyde, Max Kanalopoulos, Victoria Maknichka, or Ellie Perzina, please come on up to the stage. All right, Maddie, come on up. Okay, hold on. Let's get the camera all set. Stand like right there. So we put you on the camera, Mark. You're gonna appear there. There you go. Just keep coming over just a little bit. There we go. Okay. And here are my notes. Perfect. Right there. Get that in a second. All right, everybody. This is Maddie Hyde, and let's get her little image up here. Yeah. There we go, okay. You know what's funny? Like in the video, your middle school and your high school, like you haven't changed a lot.
That's what I keep saying to everyone. They're like
you looked very mature as an 8th grader in that picture. And
I
then-
got that was 7th grade.
7th grade. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, everyone, this is Maddie Hyde. Maddie has also been involved in choir and also in theater, where she was head of costume, hair, and the makeup crew. Very cool. Next fall, she'll be attending McHenry County College. She's not sure what she wants to study or do for her life yet. She just wants to complete her associate's degree, so that's very commendable. You'll figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
Very good. Everyone switches anyway, so it's fine. You'll
Yeah,
be
I
great.
figured.
Okay. Her favorite band memory is she really enjoyed all of marching band. Her favorite memory was coming back to band camp after a summer of quarantine and seeing all her friends. She's so grateful that we were able to march this year. So that's me too. That was great. It was really great to be together. I will still remember, and I believe it was Vicky. Did you bring Maddie to me your freshman year? Yes, like in the cafeteria. We met, right? I don't remember why I was in the cafeteria. Like we found me and you're like, Mr. Levin, this is Maddie and she should be in band. And I was like, really? What do you play? I play the flute. I played through middle school. What? Why aren't you playing now? I don't know. All right, Maddie, join the band. So here we go. Maddie is a sophomore, rejoins the band. And I'm just so glad you kept at it, because every year you just keep pushing at it, keep growing in your musicianship, and just such a nice member of our band program. And it's been wonderful to have you around. You're also in my music appreciation class this semester, and just offering. It's really great to see some of these kids in different settings other than just like, playing their instrument in band, and hearing all your thoughts about the different music and your opinions and things like that. Even though you were remote, which was like very interesting, for all of us to like navigate that. But you just always make sure you're participating, and just very great. Plus the class was in the morning, so she'd sometimes be eating her breakfast. So we'd be like, what's Maddie eating today? And then she would like make us all hungry, and she's like cooking, and like in class, but like, it's fine. She was paying attention. It's all good.
I cooked in band too, I'm not gonna lie.
She cooked during band too. Hey, while you played the flute, you like put the pizza in the oven. Like, okay.
Sure.
Let's go with that. All right. So, anyways, it's just been really great to know you on a different level this semester in music appreciation, and I just really respect your flute playing and everything that you've done. And most kids don't come back once they've kind of stopped band, and I'm so glad you did, because you're a great member of our program. Let's give it up for Maddie Hyde. All right. Next up, Max. Come on over. Oh, sporting the coat. All right, you got to get like right here, because you got to be on camera. There we go. Okay, great. All right, everybody, this is Max Kanelopoulos. In addition to band, Max is also involved on our Science Olympiad team, as well as our math team at Central. He will be going to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign next year, ILL.
What am I supposed to say? I don't know.
But you got to like yell it. Like, let's try again. Ready? ILL. Okay, it's a work in progress. Okay. He's going to be studying computer programming. They're very good. His favorite band memory is when we had our marching band concert last fall, and it was so windy, and all the music kept blowing out of everyone's folders.
That was your fault.
How is the wind my fault? How is it my fault that you didn't take the advice and put a rubber band around your flipper? Tough lesson learned. A tough lesson learned. Okay. This is Max's moment. Let's not ruin it. Okay. So, anyways, that was crazy. And then like all the music flew and hit the fence. And then, I don't know, Mrs. Virgil or one of the parents like picked up just gave me this humongous stack of music. It was like, here, let me just shove it in my backpack. And like all year I've been like, whose music is this? Like after a while I just gave up. I'm like, okay, I don't know, we're just whatever. We'll figure it out later. But that was crazy. That was a crazy day. Max, I will always remember your very, very unique sense of humor and your perspective on the world. Okay? And I'll have to share, Max, I watched, I think we talked about this once, but I watched a poem recitation or something you wrote in the 8th grade called like the I. Some of you know this. The I. That was a whole new level of Max that I didn't know about. I'm really grateful for my friends for showing me that. That was No, I don't have. No, it's not. It's not appropriate right now. Okay, but no, it was great, Max. You're smart as a whip, and you're just a unique character, and just a wonderful member of our band program. Just a great trombone player. You were like ILMEA Jazz early on, right? Freshman year, is that right? Yeah, did the ILMEA Jazz thing, and just a wonderful member. Jazz band for a long time, and certainly our concert and symphonic band as well. And just added a tremendous amount to our trombone section and to our band in general. So let's give it up for Max Canopoulos. All right, Vicky. Okay, come on, little thing. There we go. All right. This is Victoria Magnicia, everybody. Vicky will be going, yeah, give it up. It's like the most embarrassing thing ever, right? All of high school. Freshmen, guess what you have to do? Wait for her. Okay. She will, let's get our thoughts right here. Besides band, in addition, she was also involved with 3 musicals in 3 years of Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Okay. And your past little is actually in the band this year. Someone that you knew from Big Brothers Big Sisters is in the band now. I don't even know who. Do you want to say who? Isabella, right there. Knew Vicky from the program many years ago. So what a cool connection there. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Next fall, she will be attending McHenry County College, where she wants to pursue a nurse in the nursing program. Then she wants to go get her BSN. What does that stand for? Tell all the people.
Bachelor's of Nursing.
Bachelor's.
A Bachelor's of Nursing. It's like the degree.
The degree for Bachelor of Nursing, okay. At a 4-year university with a psychology route. Her end goal is to be a nurse practitioner with a specialty in psychology. Wow, that's very cool. Excited for that. I want you to check in with me in a few years. Let's see how you're doing on that route, okay? Her favorite memory is just the Hawaii trip in general. She just loved, we all loved being in Hawaii. Yeah, how was it not like the highlight, right? It was so awesome. So, Vicky, I'm always just gonna remember your smile, your very, very friendly face. You used to like come into the band room when we were like all in person and everything, and just hang out during study hall, and I'd be like, practice, and you're like, I'm doing chemistry, I'm doing other stuff, and I'm like, okay. But always very willing to like, hey, can you help me with this? And very willing to help out whatever was needed. But I still get to see you at Mariana's, right? So every once in a while we bump into each other. She's a great checker bag. You work Click It. What do you? I don't know what you guys call it. Click List. And I'm always like, Vicky, you're like, hey, okay, I'm working, And I'm like, hi. Okay, so I try to be really embarrassing in public too. It's awesome. So I'm glad that I will still get to see you around there. Yeah, right? You're nice. Yep. You're still working. Okay, so that's gonna be great. Let's give it up for Vicky Magnicia, everybody. All right, Miss Ellie. There we go. All right. So everyone, this is Ellie Prezina. She will also be attending the University of Illinois, ILL. There we go. All right. Where she's going to be studying music education, whatever that is. So, just kidding. So I did the same thing. So did Mrs. Shear. So
Crazy.
It's a pretty good school for that, if we say so. And so did Mrs. Shook. She's out there too, right? Yeah, cool, awesome. So that's gonna be very exciting. In addition to being in our band program, she was also involved in madrigals, in the musical, choir, of course, and then also in our jazz band this year as our pianist, and did just a great job at that this year. It was such an asset. So if you know anybody else who plays like you, then just send them my way, because I'm like, I don't know. Okay, what's happening after that? Okay, so we're going to University of Illinois, music education, very good. All right, this story. I was a little mad at you, but whatever.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Okay, when I read this. Her junior year, a bunch of them were sprinting upstairs after a football game so they could quickly leave and get a corner booth at the Culvers. Everyone knows the corner booth is like the place, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, as she was running through the band hallway, she tripped and fell on the leg of a table. Her marching overalls ripped pretty noticeably down one of the legs. She had a moment of panic, remembering that the very next day we were going to Mount Prospect for our show. She considered telling me in that moment, but she didn't want to give up that Culver's booth, so instead of a friend just going for her, she just put the uniform in the band closet and left. She completely forgot about it until the next day at Mount Prospect when it was time to put on our uniforms. And she saw the tear and completely freaked out. She asked her friends what to do, and they helped her come up with a little white lie, which means that's all of you out there are Sarah.
Sarah.
Okay. Quinn, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay. They're like, what do I do? Okay. So she nervously approached me and told me that just a moment ago she tripped over an instrument case in the bus, and that's how her uniform tore. We temporarily fixed the tear with safety pins. I'm sure I was like, wait, hold on. Every band director has like crazy stuff in their backpack. Like, okay. So, or a wonderful band mom. I don't remember. All I remember is that it poured on us right before we were about to take the field that day. So,
Didn't even matter.
so this part, it's okay. I forgive you because the only memory is like the getting poured on at Prospect that day. Yeah. Okay, so though there's still noticeable damage to the uniform, what I want to know is like, did we ever get that fixed?
Yeah, we did. I got new ones.
Did I ever get the pants fixed though? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know either. Like March happened, and then like I don't remember anything,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
Like
blur.
it's a blur. So, remember what number those? We'll have to check.
Like
Okay.
1 or 2.
Okay. It's number 1 or 2. Okay. Very good. All right. So she does say sorry. So
Yeah,
it's all right.
sorry.
It's okay. It's just a pair of pants. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Nobody else ever do that. All right. Okay. Ellie. I will remember, so your freshman year, you landed yourself right away into symphonic band. Okay, very deservingly so. Like you were definitely, that was the right placement for you. And I remember we were sight reading Persichetti's Sixth Symphony because I bought the music and I got a good deal on it. I was like, let's sight read Persichetti's Sixth. And so we're playing through stuff, and it's a tough piece of music. It is like college level piece of music. And we're sight reading through it. The band is like miscounting. The only one like literally playing correctly is the freshman. And I remember stopping, and I was like, folks, why is the freshman, like literally pointing at her sitting in the piccolo chair, why is the freshman playing better and out-counting every one of you in the room here? And they're all like, So, yeah, your skills have been impressive since the beginning, okay? And you're fluent, and certainly, last week we saw great evidence of that in your solo and everything that we had. You set your standards very high for yourself in everything in your life. Don't ever lose that, okay? And I'm so glad that you are going to the U of I, and I know that was quite a struggle of a decision for you, and we're going to support any decision you make, but I think you're making an awesome decision, and you are going to not only set your standards high, but all the people around you are going to push your standards even higher, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next 4 years for you.
Thank you.
Okay, it's going to be awesome. I also will always remember that the day on, believe it was like March 12th last year, when Mrs. Bromley walked into Symphonic Band,
gosh.
and I was like, nope, because I knew what was coming. I knew. And she goes, Dr. Earn would like to see you in your office with Mrs. Shearer. And I was like, nope. And we were literally in the middle, we just were sight reading Wicked. Because we were going to maybe do some of it for graduation. It's like a senior song. And I took my podium, or my baton, the whole podium, the baton, and I was like, Ellie, can you just take over? And she was like, sure. And I walked out, and then that was the whole like craziness of like shutting the musical down and everything else terrible that happened. But I will always remember that I like handed the baton right off to you, but I knew, and you were like, okay, what are we doing? You're like, is this in 4? Okay, but I trust you to be able to do that, and there's not a ton of students that teachers can always say that just take over the class for a moment here while we deal with something. So that's just awesome that you're gonna do that. All right?
Thank you.
Ellie Perzina, everybody.
Thank you.
Like a mess. All right, I think it's time for the Funny Awards. Oh, yeah! All right. Can I get some band staff members to come up here to help pass out the awards? All right, so last week in class, our students voted on our funny awards, and a few weeks before that, our band staff gathered, and we always like to have a couple like specialty awards each year that are based on the year. So last year we had a lot of quarantine awards. This year we changed them to like remote learning and things like that. So I'm not sure what order all those are in.
Oh, okay.
So, because I didn't set them up, but I'm sure
figure it out.
you'll figure it out. Okay. We have our nominees, and then we have our winners, okay? And we have 2 winners for each award, so if your name is called, if you're a winner, then please come on up to the stage. We have amazing trophies for you here, spare no expense. We really tried to get like little computers on a trophy or a camera on a trophy for like Zoom this year. They don't sell those anywhere. I looked all over the internet, so except if they're like $20 personalized each, and I was like, I don't think so. So they're just trophies because you're special. All right, so here we go. The first award is most likely to become Mr. Levin, and up for that award we have the finalists were Iona, Alex, David, Ellie, and Quinn, and the winners are Ellie and Quinn. Come on up, you guys. Come on up to get your spare no expense trophies. All right, great. All right, next category is. Why don't you guys go ahead and just meet them at the, so they don't have to like come across like the whole stage and stuff. Awesome. Okay, most likely to take over the band. So we've got Emerson, Sarah, David, Thomas, and Bryce. Let's see who won. David and Bryce, most likely to take over the band. Congratulations, gentlemen, most likely to take over. Good luck with that one. Okay. Oh, here's the night. This is one that just warms my band director heart. Most likely to break their instrument and not get it fixed, like ever. Okay? Not until you're like sitting in class. I'm like, what is happening here? Okay. Finalists are Emerson, Jimmy, Connor, Thomas, and Jeremiah. All right? Ladies, you notice how it's all guys here in this? Yeah. Okay. Connor and Thomas. All right. I'm not sure Connor is not here tonight. All right. We'll give it to him later. All right. Next one, the biggest drama king or queen in the band. And our finalists are Quinn, Trinity, Bryce again, Kylie with a horn on her head, and Ida in a very dramatic pose. All right, here we go. And the winners are Kylie and Trinity. So Kylie's not here? Okay, not here today. Okay, so Trinity, woo! Always awesome when you win something as a freshman. You could try to make it a four-peat. All right, next one. Most likely to do anything but play during band. So that would be Joey, Thomas, Philip, Jeremiah, or Street Edge. Here we go. Joey and Street Edge. They're not here. Okay, well, I guess that's fitting. All right, let's moving on. The, Wait, what did Mr. Levin say over? Kids who just tend to miss the instructions a lot. Okay, so finalists, according to the vote, remember this is a vote by your classmates, okay? Ruby, Dylan, Alex, Jeremiah, and Emerson. And the award goes to, whoop. What happened? Sir, what happened to that one? Wait, hold on. It should be there. Hold on. Could be worse. You could have to run the whole show, so it's fine. I thought we had this all sorted. I swear I proofread these too. Alex, Janice, and Jeremiah. All right, Alex and Jeremiah. Congratulations. That was a very dramatic pause. All right. A new award this year we thought would be cool would be to give the Best Remote Learning Decor Award. People who had like the coolest setups for the remote learning. So the finals go to Gia, Naomi, Bryce, Kaden, and Elise. All right, let's see who wins this one. Emerson and Al. Oh, wait! Oh! They're out of order. What? Jeremiah, give that award back to Emerson. Okay. And, oh my gosh, what is happening on these? Where's the other one? Sarah. Nothing but quality at Crystal Lake Central here in the band. Nothing but quality right here. Yeah, well, I guess it should have been 7 hours, Sarah, not 6. Okay. Do we have a winner for that? No? 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 All right, it may come there. I swear, I thought I looked these over too. So, Gia was for sure one.
Let's raise our hands.
I thought it was Gia and Naomi. I thought it was Gia and Naomi. I know I've seen these results. I don't know where the slides they're vanishing. I don't know. Something's weird. Okay. Gia and Naomi, everybody. Everything else this year is troublesome. Why shouldn't the awards night be any different? So it's fine. It's all fine. Okay. All right. Another new category this year was most likely to wear their special band mask outside of band. Have you been caught wearing your band mask outside? Did you say, I just forgot to take it off? I don't know about that. Okay. So the finalists voted on by the band were Max, Dylan, Nick, Cole, and Naomi. And let's see who won that. It was Dylan and Cole. Congratulations, gentlemen. Most likely to wear their band mask outside the band. Probably because it was true. All right. Oh, there we go. How did these get out of order? That's so weird. I don't know. Okay. Well, we did it right. Okay. Here's another new category we added, was most likely to stay on the Zoom after the class has been dismissed. Usually the camera was off and we all kind of know what that means. Okay. Maybe they were cooking with Maddie. I don't know. Ooh, Maddie. Okay. All right. Possibly watching Cooking with Keith. Very good. Okay. So, most likely for that would be Vicky, Alex, Thomas, David, or the other Alex, Janice. All right. And the winners are Vicky and David. Come on up. Oh, looks like David's not able to be here today. All right. Yeah, Vicky. Woo. All right. Peace out. Okay. Here we go. All right. Moving on. One of our more traditional awards, the most talkative award. So that's going to go to either Bryce, Trinity, David, Kylie, or Ida, people that I just can't get to stop talking in class. Here we go. The winners are Ida and Trinity. Trinity taking her second award of the night. All right. And Ida walking home with her first award of the night. All right. Excellent. It's like, remember Ida, like last week, she just like took over the Zoom and just like started like lecturing everybody about getting their homework completed. I was like, yeah, girl. Yeah. I was like, what's happening right now? Yeah, it was very motivational. Yes. Cracking the whip there. All right. We have next our sexiest soldier in uniform. This year might be sexiest in your band jacket. I don't know. Let's see. The finalists are Kyle, Ellie, Sarah, Quinn, and Kaden, all fine-looking young men and women. Here we go. The winner is... Wow, and they're spinning. Sarah And Kyle. All right. And the kids cannot wait for the marching band uniforms next year. All right. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. All right. So very often we'll have people who unfortunately caught a little bit unmuted and something else is happening usually. And so that's happened a few times over this year. It's just, it happens. So we have this award of most likely to, we say ruin the whole Zoom call. Okay, it's maybe a little over the top, but people who have made our Zoom time very, very fun. Okay, so David, Piper, Emerson, Streethedge, and Gracie, and the winners are David and Piper. David and Piper. Oh, looks like Piper's not here tonight. Okay. What's that? The live stream's frozen? It's on what? Okay, I don't know. Maybe it'll catch up. It looks like it's the timer is going. Okay. All right. Great. All right, let's move on. The most spirited, or we love that you're just way too into it award. Finalists here, we've got Ida, we have Iona, Alessandra, Natalie, and Sten. And the winners for this year are Natalie and Sten. Most spirited award. Speech. Okay. All right, so the next one is the Friend to Everyone award. And we've got Ellie doing a Carmen pose there or something. Okay. Bethany, Angelina, Sarah, and Sheeman. All very, very nice. Gentlemen, none of you made the list? Yes? Wow. Wow. No, let's just all break our instruments. Okay, cool. And Ellie and Sarah are the winners. All right, here's the nice one that we have. We have the Biggest Flirt Award. And here we've got Kylie, Thomas, Connor, Alex, and Trinity. Biggest flirts go to Kylie and Connor. Connor's like mad he won. Connor. The people have spoken, Connor, so. All right. Oh, all right. We like this award. Okay. This is the Froshiest Freshman Award. We love our freshmen, but sometimes you're just freshmen. And you say some silly things, and we love you for that. Okay, so the finalists for our Froshiest Freshman Award this year are Jimmy, Alex, and Dylan. And the winner is Alex Alonzo, taking home Froshiest Freshman 2021. All right, and our final award of the evening for the Funny Awards is the Joined at the Hip Award. And up for this are Ella and Chrissy, Kyle and Emily, and Natalie and Naomi. And the winners. Kyle and Emily. I don't know how you beat Chrissy and Ella, but okay. All right, that was the end of our Funny Awards. Thanks for the laughs on that. And thank you to Sarah Heffernan for her work on the Funny Awards. Appreciate that effort. All right, so next we're going to meet some more seniors. And so the next group up. All right, the next group of 4 seniors, come up. Street Edge, well, maybe he's not here tonight. Okay. Allison, Ella, and Sten. Can you guys come on? All right, here we go. This one. This. All right, so Street Edge not here. All right, let me get your awards. All right, come on over here, Allison. All right, you on the camera? You're on the. There you go. Okay, great. Everyone, this is Allison Schroeder. Yeah. Oh, let's get your. Hold on, let's get your. All right, we've got her up on the screen right there. Okay. So Allison, in addition to band, was also in the Science Olympiad, and she was an assistant for Sibs Hops, or is it Sib Shops?
Sib shops.
Sib Shops.
Yes.
Got it. Which is an organization for kids who have siblings with special needs. Very cool. Very cool. She will be going to McHenry County College next fall, where she plans on pursuing an associate's degree in engineering science and then transferring to a 4-year college to finish her bachelor's degree in engineering. Do you know which avenue of engineering you're
Not yet.
interested?
We'll find
We'll
out.
get there. We don't know yet. Okay. Her favorite Tiger band memory is during band camp. They came back to sectionals from going out to lunch, and then Matt Sulin and Mike Hart, Zach, okay, had drank a warm liter of Faygo fruit punch. Did they each drink a warm liter? Or
They
did
shared
they
it.
share
They
a
split
2
it.
liter?
Yeah,
Okay,
they
we
shared
can't
it.
do that anymore, but okay, cool. And they were laying on the floor dying. I can't imagine why. Okay. They say it tasted like warm cough medicine, and because they were all curious of the taste, it began a tradition of drinking the Faygo fruit punch at every saxophone party, and where everyone was always forced to drink the Faygo fruit punch. You guys go nuts with the fruit punch. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're drinking the fruit punch. That's good. Just stick with the Faygo fruit punch. Okay. So that started a wonderful tradition in the saxophones. Okay. Awesome. Allison, I will always remember just how what a great presence you've been in our band program. You're very reliable, and I can always count on you to know your part and participate and do your thing and be responsible and on time and all that. Just wonderful, wonderful characteristics that make you such a great member of our time in our band program. Your improvement has been super solid consistently through your time in the program, and I'm really proud of you for all of your hard work and efforts. Allison Schroeder, everybody. All right, Miss Ella. Yeah. Step over there. Step here. You gotta be on. See a little camera right there. You gotta be on the camera. Okay, cool. All right. So everyone, this is Ella Shook. In addition to band, Ella was also a member of NHS, Tiger Buddies, Senior Mentors, and soccer. How long did you play soccer for?
Freshman and sophomore.
Freshman and sophomore year. Cool. I don't know if I knew that. Or I don't remember. That's so cool. All right. Awesome. She will also be attending the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, ILL.
Hi and I.
There we go. We're getting better with each one. All right. Where she will be also studying psychology and rooming with Chrissy Dalton. Yes?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Could we just get you an honorary Join at the Hip award? I'm gonna make new one. I'll give it to you on Saturday graduation. Okay. That'd be great. So her favorite band memory is a time when the clarinet section all got together to eat lunch in Hawaii, and Chrissy ate her food at the pace of a snail, and the report time for meeting with the rest of the band in the hotel was quickly approaching, and Ian and Ella waited for her, and then we all made a desperate dash back to the hotel, only to find that when we got there, that I had not even arrived yet, and I was late. I'm never late, so I must have been just not there. Exactly. Okay, well, see, it's because you rushed. That's why you beat me back. You were very good. I was probably surfing or something. So Ella and I go way back. So Ella's mom and I went to college together. So we've known each other for a long time. Let's just say a long time, okay? And then Ella's dad and my wife went to high school together, and they were friends way back, well, even longer than me and your mom, right? Back in the day. And we kind of like lost touch over the the years, but we know you're like living in Crystal Lake and everything. And we met at Johnny Appleseed. Tracy, you remember this, right? Like so many years ago. And I was like, Tracy, and then Gretchen was like, Brian, and we're like, how do you know, who knows, like, how, we don't know each other. And I'm like, oh, well, these are my kids, Grace and Ella. And Tracy goes, this is my daughter, Ella Grace. And we're like, what? How did that happen? That we named our daughters Grace and Ella, and then you have Ella Grace? Like, that was crazy. So I don't even remember how old you were, but you all were very little, and that was cool. So that's like our first memory of meeting each other many years ago. Very cool. Ella, you've been so much fun. It's been so much fun having you in the band program, and also like getting to like reconnect with your mom even, and having her come in for some stuff. And well, she was teaching private lessons with us, but just to have that connection. And we had like Mr. Harrison, was it last year, 2 years ago? I don't know, our clarinet professor from U of I came in and worked with the students. And just to have you be part of this like whole family of like U of I and just Crystal Lake Central, it's just a really cool connection. You were a great section leader this year, last fall in our marching band, and I appreciate all the time and effort that you've put into our band program. Let's give it up for Ella Shook. All right, come on over. This is Sten Schumann, everybody. All right, and Sten, in addition to his fine saxophone playing, was also a member of the tennis team all 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can see the tan you got.
Yeah.
All the tennis players like tan, like no one else is tan, just the tennis people. Science Olympiad and also the Scholastic Bowl team. Next fall, he will be attending the University of Cincinnati, where he wants to study architecture. Very cool. I was maybe going to do that. That was a consideration of a career for me a long time ago. So very cool. Very cool. You got a drafting table yet?
No.
No. Do they still do that, or is like everything's computer?
Yeah. Well, it's both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to have the skills.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. All right, his favorite band memory is convincing the middle schoolers next to the bleachers. That's our favorite group of middle schoolers. He means like at the football game, the crazy group that runs around in the little field or the grassy knoll right next to the bleachers, convincing them that he was British for no apparent reason. You can pull it off, like the blonde hair.
Yeah.
You can pull it off. Okay. And pouring water into their mouths from 20 feet up. What?
Yeah.
Are you like literally trying to like waterboard the sixth graders, or like what are you doing here?
I would. Yeah.
What? Explain.
I would ask them, do you want some water? And then they would say yeah, and then I would just start like pouring water into their mouth from
Like one sip for you, Charlie.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, there you go.
Exactly.
Sten, I wrote one word here in my notes. Funny. Your sense of humor has kept us laughing for 4 years. He's like, I do these dad jokes, on Fridays or whenever they tell me I forgot to do dad jokes. And Sten is like right on the punchlines. He's like, either you own the book or you're just that smart and you have a very quick wit and you're able to put that together. So that's just been my biggest memory. Of course, you're great saxophone playing, but your wit and your humor has just been wonderful, and your spirit in our band is just going to be irreplaceable, and that's your legacy that you're leaving. Just a great, fun spirit for our band. Let's give it up for Sten Schumann, everybody. Thank you. All right. I think it's time to meet the juniors. They're all juniors. All right, so the juniors this year are going to be receiving their varsity letters right there, plus the special collector's item band pin for this year. So here we go. So, ooh, look at how that was very cool. Where's my list? Hold on, I'm losing my list here.
I actually kind of like that photo. Okay.
Yeah, there's all your wonderful school pictures. Okay. You guys are seniors in like just a few days.
No, we're not talking about that.
Yes, that's so exciting. That also means like college applications and yeah, like thinking about your life after high school. Okay, everyone's like ready to throw up, and your parents are ready to throw up. Like, oh my gosh, it's so nerve-wracking. But it's such an exciting time, and I am just delighted for your senior year. Can't wait. All the great leadership and great memories we're gonna make as a group together. For this group, here's all of our junior students. Let's give them a big round of applause all together at the end. Here we've got Ida Alt, Angelina Bandy, Carlos De La Paz, Bryce Haynes, Connor Hershey, Tess Hunter, Brianna Johnson, Alam Leahy's, Connor Lazama, Jeremiah Markwalder, Emily Marks, Brian Mejia, Joey Moore, Brennan Nakpil, Kyle Rowley, Angelica Salinas, Will Thayer, Natalie Virgil, and Sheeman Yunker. Let's give it up for our junior class. All right, thank you, juniors. You can have a seat.
This is the first one I actually like that photo.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you like it. There you go. All right. And our final group of seniors to meet. So can I have Caden, Brendan, Quinn, and Emerson up to the stage? All right, Caden, come on over here. Stand right there. Keep coming, keep coming. There you are on the camera. Okay, cool. How you doing? Good. Yeah. I'm great. I'm just having a good time tonight. Your hair is so long, man. Okay. Okay. You gonna get that cut before graduation? No, you're like going, this is what we're doing. We're going with it. All right, cool. All right, everybody, this is Caden Van Poyenbroek. Yeah. Caden was also in band and a member of the Science Olympiad team. He will be going to McHenry County College next fall to probably study biology. What do you want to do with that?
Not totally sure yet.
Not sure yet.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll figure it out as we go. Like that's the name of the game. All right. His favorite band memories are all the clarinet parties that strengthened the bonds between the section. His favorite was probably last year with the Halloween clarinet party where they dressed up, carved pumpkins, played games, and much more. What's the much more? It's a secret clarinet. You got to be a clarinet player to know, but
Yes.
you can. I am, so you can tell me later. Okay. No, we will not. Okay. What happens at the clarinet? Okay. Seeing the creativity and effort everyone put into their costumes and pumpkins at the party was very nice to see, and overall, it was such a great time. Caden, you're a very serious young man. You've always been very serious about your studies and in your attitude here in the band program. I've loved to see just the dedication that you put in and the improvement that you keep making on your clarinet every year. And even this year, the stuff that you turned in for me, like in the fall of the playing test, like I was like, yeah, man, like it's happening. Like you're just doing better and better all the time, and it was just so great to see. I missed having you around this year, except on the Zoom, but we still got to have some hangout time a little bit there, and so glad that you were involved in the marching band and everything else like that, so that we still got to work together in person a bit this year. I wish you nothing but wonderful success in the future, and keep in touch. Let's give it up for Caden Van Poyenbroek. All right, come on over, Brendan. All right, Mr. Wadeen. Okay. Stop up, you gotta be on the camera. Here we go, there we go. Oh, got working the tiger, the football mask, love it. There we go, that's such a cool mask. I need to get one of those. Okay, so in addition to band and being a great clarinet player, Brendan was also in football and soccer, was a member of the National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, and also track and field. Nice. Are you doing track right now?
Yeah.
Wow, man, you're just a busy guy. All right. He's also going to McHenry County College next year, where he's going to be working in their engineering pathways program. Very cool. To pursue engineering as a career down the line, and we'll do a couple years there and then transfer, and
I'll be going to U of I.
to the U of I. So I'm not sure tonight. Like we have MCC and we have a lot of students. Like I'm not sure which is higher, but then we've got engineering students going from MCC to U of I. I think U of I is going to win out in the end. All right, that's cool. I don't know. Very interesting. All right, your favorite memory was sophomore year. The concert band was about to play a chorale at the start of band class, and we were getting ready to play, and you also felt like you were about to cough. When you blew into your clarinet, the cough blew into the clarinet as well, causing the clarinet to blast. And Paige Keller and Ellen White were laughing very hard, and though you did continue to play the rest of the chorale, it made everyone around you explode with laughter. So that was great. Did I notice that?
Yeah, you definitely did.
I did. Was I laughing along with you?
You might have.
Good. It's good. All right. Brendan, the work ethic that you embody is so awesome. Like, and I know it's like in all aspects of your life, but in band, like every time I give you like a playing test, you like so serious about it and you work so hard. Like, hey, try out for the McHenry County Band. Okay, like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna work and just pursue all these like wonderful opportunities. You're just steady growth constantly throughout the whole time. And like I said, your work ethic is really a role model for our other students, and one you should be very proud of. Your parents should be very proud of, and it's just been great to see you work like that and to have you as a member of our band program, and also split your wonderful time with your athletics and be in the band program still, and be such a well-rounded young man leaving our high school here. Let's give it up for Brendan Wadine, everybody. All right, Quinn. All right. Let's see, did I get this one? Yeah, all right, Vanderbilt. All right. Excellent. Now you're on the camera there. All right. This is Quinn Welder, everybody. In addition to band, you may have seen Quinn on stage as part of our choir program. In NHS, he was in a cappella. He was a madrigal singer. He's been like, how many plays? Every one of them?
Musical, every play, yeah.
Every play musical that we've had here over the last 4 years that he could be a part of. And also, of course, doing just stunning roles and great work in all those. He will be attending Vanderbilt University next year to pursue a career in vocal performance. And they also gave him a lot of money to go there and do that, so he's pretty much going to college for free, which is pretty awesome. So let's give it up for him. Okay. His favorite band memory was going to the girls' state volleyball tournament last year. Love it. Unfortunately, our Tigers weren't there, but we were there. Okay. For the pep band a year ago, November, but Fremd High School was there, and Fremd had a player on their team. Her last name is Seaver. And we know her because her dad teaches here, Mr. Seaver, the math and computer science teacher here at Crystal Lake Central. So our students kind of went nuts for that. And then Mr. Seaver was there, and like everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, he's here!" And like our students like sort of like migrated like towards the Fremd fan section. We're like cheering along with Fremd, and we kind of started like team playing with the Fremd, for Fremd is like the band, which you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to be equal, but like whatever, who cares? Doesn't matter. So, but it was really fun. And then I guess we were in the newspaper for the Tiger Band, the Crystal Lake Central Band, promoting the Fremd volleyball team. So it was very cool. Did they win? They didn't win, did they?
I don't think
they won. I think they got beaten by, I remember this.
Is it Bennett?
Bennett, yes. Yeah. Because the dads at Bennett, who were the coaches at Bennett, their kids played on Fremd. Like it was like crazy connection. Yeah. They were like coaching against their daughters. It was weird. Okay. Anyways, I've said this a lot tonight with just, one of my biggest things about our band program It's not how good of a musician you are. Like, we certainly strive for excellence in all areas that we do. But my number one expectation is that you are better today than you were yesterday. That every day that you put your horn to your face, your sticks in your hand, that you're better than you were the day before. And really no one embodies that more than you. And I know I've talked to you about that. Like every audition, I'm like, Quinn, like, man, like that was better than last year, and like this is gonna just even, up to this year and just doing such a great job. And it's just really, really wonderful to see. You were just a great drum major for us this year. I was glad that you had that opportunity this fall. You really embody like being the spiritual leader of the Tiger Band. Like all of our drum majors bring different things to the table here, right? And that was really your role that you fulfilled so well. And that is just going to be a hard hole to fill. There's very few students that we have come through our band program that can say like, hey, I'm going to give the speech and like the band is quiet and like everyone's like around them and you have that charisma about you and it's going to take you really far in life. And it's just been such a pleasure to see your growth and your development, and I just wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Let's give it up for Quinn Welder. Come on over. It's your turn. Yeah. All right, Emerson. Yeah, go right there on the camera. There you go. Perfect. Perfect shot. You gonna get the haircut before graduation?
Of course I am.
Yeah, good. Get that up. Oh,
Mom, cutting the hair?
She's like, hey. Okay. All right. In addition to band, Emerson was also involved in Science ILMEA, but also in our jazz band and in our paid orchestra, right?
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to put those on there.
Yeah, you could put all that stuff in there. That's cool. Okay.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Section leader this year for marching band?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you did all sorts of stuff. Okay. He will be attending Central Michigan University in the fall to study computer science. His favorite band memory is, a couple of years ago, maybe. Peter Gankaiko had set his trombone down, and someone came in and dropped a bass drum on top of Peter's trombone.
Snare drum.
Oh, a snare drum. Sorry, he doesn't know the lingo, all right?
Wow.
We dropped a snare on a trombone. What year was this?
It was flattened like a pancake, man.
Wait, no, yeah, it came unhooked from like one of his harnesses because it wouldn't clip in all the way.
So he just dropped it on a trombone? Okay.
Yeah, Kevin.
Okay, cool.
Shout out Kevin.
Flattened the trombone like a pancake. All right. He remembers that everyone was dying laughing while Ken, Bland, and Peter tried to bend the trombone back into a normal shape. That does not work. As Jimmy has learned recently, it does not work. You need special tools for that. So, okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't your trombone.
Oh, thankfully.
Thankfully, yeah. All right, I wrote "Oh my," Emerson. Oh my. Okay, your energy. No, it's all good. Your energy and your enthusiasm is like it's so wonderful. When you're like in your element and you're like in jazz band and you're just thriving and loving life, and you just play so well. You've just improved as a trombone player tremendously. It's so great to have you, this jazz band, this last concert, you and Kyle doing a little duet, and even, at the concert and in rehearsal too, just the energy and enthusiasm you bring is it's so inspirational for everyone else, and I've certainly enjoyed it myself over all your time in the band, and your energy and your efforts is just going to be wonderful, and I will always remember everything that you added. Let's give it up for Emerson West. Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, what'd that be?
Okay, he wants to take the mic. Okay.
I'd like to give a shout out to Sten Schumann for almost perfecting my Subway order. Yeah, round of applause.
All right.
Great announcement.
Okay, great. Stan, congratulations. I don't know. What was wrong with the sandwich?
I don't know. He always messes something up.
All right, and that was all of our seniors. All right, cool. Yeah, let's give it up for all of our seniors. All right. Back there. Okay. Next, we are going to celebrate our ILMEA musicians this year. We've made special certificates for them. So if you made ILMEA, would you please start coming on up to the stage? And these are our ILMEA students. So we have Ellie, who made the band, and also choir, but we're celebrating band tonight. We have Naomi Virgil, who made a spot in a French horn in the orchestra, and then Kyle, who made a spot in jazz band, but also in the regular concert band as well. So we have special certificates for all of you guys right now. So here we go. Kyle for band. Ellie, there we go. All right, let's give it up for them. And then we have a special, another one. We had an all-state musician this year. So Ellie made flute for all-state. And although we didn't have like the regular in-person festivals where normally they re-audition down at state for placement either into the honors band or the all-state band, there's no doubt in my mind that Ellie would have absolutely been placed in the honors band. So that's what I put on the certificate because it would have happened. So let's give it up for, here's Ellie for all-state. This is another certificate for you there. All right, thank you very much. Sure, you guys can go ahead and have a seat. All right, now we're going to move to our most outstanding awards. Let me get these right here. All right. All right, so last week all the students voted in class and they selected who they felt was the most outstanding member of each of our 4 classes. So for most outstanding freshman, as voted on by the band, oh, look at the animation, that's cool. Alex Alonso! Come on up, Alex. That's a great trumpet player for us here. All right. For the sophomores, as voted on by the band, winning the sophomore award this year is Naomi Virgil. Oh, you can come up this way. It's shorter. Congratulations. All right, the most outstanding junior is voted on by the band. This year goes to Kyle Rose. And the most outstanding senior is voted on by the band, Ellie Virginia. All right. So I'm going to take a moment to kind of summarize. This is normally something that we do in class on the last day, but with like remote learning and AP testing, it just didn't feel right to like say stuff in class today without like all of our seniors together. So I just want to take a moment to do that right now. Here's my wish for you. My wish for you is that you constantly be a lifelong learner, that you never stop learning. You always keep growing in your life. My wish for you is that you never stop playing your instrument, although I know some of you will after this year. But I hope that you become the most dedicated and best advocate for music and the best audience member ever. And that when you have kids one day, that you encourage them to be a part of the band program at their school, and you live through those rough first few notes, okay, so that you can reap these amazing rewards of when your children are seniors in high school and have such amazing skills and talent. And it's also my wish that if you ever are in a situation in your community where the music program is threatened, that you fight like hell to save that program, because you know in your heart how wonderful this was for you and how important it is for your children and for the children of your community where you live down in the future. I wish nothing but a great happiness and healthiness for all of you as you move forward in life. Please stay in touch. We want to hear from you. Friend us, friend me, friend other teachers on Facebook. We want to hear from you. We want to stay in touch. Come back and do an alumni band thing when we have that down the line. We got the 100th anniversary of the high school in just a few years, and we'd love to see everybody back for a humongous blowout for that. And I think it'll be 23 or 24, something coming up in just a couple of years. So let's give it up for all of our seniors. All right, so we are now going to recognize some of our seniors with some special awards. Many of these awards have plaques that are hanging in the band room and go back absolutely decades for them. So the first award is the Citation of Excellence, and I have to make sure I find that here. Of course, it's not on the top. Here it is. Okay. So the Citation of Excellence for instrumental music is given for services rendered and contributions to the Tiger Band that stand above and beyond the regular classroom responsibilities for a commitment to the promotion, development, and continued growth of all the arts at Crystal Lake Central High School. The student I have chosen has been so involved in all of our music programs, has worked hard, just such a hard worker, taken so many other classes outside of music performance in our curriculum to make themselves just such a wonderfully well-rounded musician and student in the arts. And this year's Citation of Excellence for band goes to Iona Dillon. Who is going to Valparaiso University. I'm never living in it.
Not for marketing.
Not for marketing. All right, the next award. Next award comes with some hardware. Wonderful, and a certificate. So this is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. That's not that award. All right, this award is given in recognition of outstanding achievements in the field of jazz, as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity. This year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, with a plaque that is in the band room, going back, like I said, decades and decades, is hereby presented this year to Sarah Heffernan. You get a certificate, there's some reading material, and you get this amazing certificate.
Thank you.
And then the next award is our John Philip Sousa Award. Gotta unpack all this here. Ooh, there's like a tie tack with this one too. Okay. This John Philip Sousa Award. Oh my goodness gracious, so many things here. All right. This is given in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit in loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. This student is been at the top of the class as a band member, like I said before, since day one. And it's my pleasure to present this year's John Philip Sousa Award to Ellie Perzina. It's like the squeakiest stage ever. All right, then we've got the Director's Award. Okay, there's no special certificate that goes with this. There's actually no criteria that goes with the Director's Award, other than I think this is someone, I always try to pick someone who completely embodies what it means to be a member of the Tiger Band. Continual improvement, musical excellence, phenomenal leadership, and this year's Director's Award goes to Quinn Will. So all these awards, like I said, have plaques that are in the band room, and their names will be inscribed on plates that will hang in our band room for forever. So it's really cool to look back at the names and to see just how, and I'll meet some people in the community who are like, oh, I was a member of the band, and then they'll say their name, and I'm like, wait, and I look back and like they won, the Sousa Award. They won. It's just it's absolutely amazing to see that history there. So congratulations to you folks there. All right, and our music department award. So Mrs. Shear and I get together like every morning, but okay. And we talk about all of our students, and this is a hard pick this year. We have a lot of students that are really very deserving of this award. This is for outstanding achievement and performance in vocal and instrumental music, demonstrating the continued dedication, understanding, and self-improvement of the art. And it's our pleasure, and this award just the award it keeps giving. I'll be presenting at choir awards, and it'll be a part of the senior night video I think they're doing tomorrow. Goes to Ellie Perzina. Ellie, congratulations. I'm not walking on that pit anymore. All right. Oh, here we go. So I like to save this award for the end because this is not an individual award, this is a group award. There's no takeaway except there's bragging rights and a wonderful plaque in the band room. This is an award that I started 23 years ago when I first started my career here at Crystal Lake Central. And this is the award that the students kind of fight for all year long. From day one of band camp, they're like, section of the year, section of the year. You're here that, right? There we go, Thomas. Okay, maybe, we'll see, okay? This was a tough one this year. We had, usually we're constantly together and have all these different interactions, and this year was tough with all of our remote learning and hybrid learning, and it's really tricky to navigate all that. But there was one section that I never felt like they lost focus of what it is to be a Tiger Band member from every single member of this section, whether we were in person, whether we were on the Zoom. They were showing up early, they were dedicated, they were working hard, and they were maintaining the excellence that the section is known for. God, how embarrassing. Okay. And this year, the section of the year for 2021 goes to the percussion section! Yay!
I think she's crying.
Wow. You can all just stand, I don't know. Yay! So, percussionists, it's always like, use Mrs. Shears like my sounding board, when we're talking about things like this. And I was, saying a couple different sections, and I said, you guys, and she goes, there are some students that they never gave up this year. They were working so hard. They were, and she made special mention of Connor and Caden, who, would leave percussion class and go to the choir room in the last few weeks and working on the djembe part 2, string streamers, really on your own, kind of self-teaching, that, and, and Connor, she made special mention of you and how you were doing the coaching and everything like that to help Caden along. And that's what it's all about, folks. And this is why you were chosen this year. You're great musicians, but you really embody the spirit, and you never gave up on it this entire year, even though it was so easy to do. So thank you for your passion and your efforts, and to everybody, it was a great year, a different year, a tough year, but still a great year nonetheless. But congratulations to Percussion Section of the Year for 2021. All right. I said it'd be 1 hour, it's 2 hours, but I'm under 2 hours on the live stream. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for a great year. Please stay healthy, have a great summer, and if you are a remote student and you have your flipbook to turn in, you can bring it in to me up here. That would be fine for tonight. But otherwise, we'll be seeing you seniors. We'll see you at graduation. Everybody else will see you in class tomorrow. And have a good one. It's been real. Thank you guys very much. Have a great night.